They brought scientists in to say that black people were inferior, mentally inferior to white people, and they had scientists that proved it.
Can I respond to that?
Quote unquote proved it.
Can I respond to that? The science that you're talking about, phrenology, which is the sort of early. Am I wrong? Did I say something wrong?
No, you're saying a whole bunch of words to say ish. You're right. They did have scientists that came in.
No,
I'm bunch of bullshit.
Can I respond? Because you said to let you finish, and then you started.
Welcome back to Scrim with Nick TV. I'm your host, Nick. And today we're going to discuss the Marc Lamont Hill versus Ishmael from the JOE BUDDEN Podcast. This is a prime example of a lay person versus a professional. For you guys that don't know, a lay person is a person without a profession or a specific knowledge of a particular subject. And a lot of those things being discussed on the JOE BUDDEN Podcast versus... And most times, these things be kind of annoying because you'll sit here and hear a person like Ish sit there and not know any of these subjects. A lot of these subjects. Some subjects he's well informed with when it comes to real estate. When it comes to some of these gender topics that I'd be like, okay, I'd be rooting for him sometimes. But it be some of these other issues, like when it comes to politics, when it becomes... We're talking about science. Like, for example, this flat earther thing. It's been going on for the longest. And it's been getting kind of annoying. And for some reason, Ish wants to sit here and keep arguing with a guy with a PhD. And I truly don't understand why he's doing that. Like even himself, Marc Lamont Hill, has said, hey, I don't want to argue about this. I'm not a scientist. But I know for a fact that the earth is not flat. They even had Wiz Khalifa on the show sitting here saying, hey, the earth is flat.
Is the earth round?
I would say no.
What shape is it?
I just believe that we live on a flat plane. Yeah, like a huge flat plane. Yeah. It's only because...
Ish, you look dumb sitting here bringing up a topic during an interview. I don't blame Wiz Khalifa because he's a hipster. But Ish, come on, man. This is hurting your brand, my brother. Like, stop it. And you sitting here saying, hey, you can go toe-to-toe with these...
That mean certain things.
You argue with them.
No, but I'm talking about knowledge. I ain't even talking about just arguing. In totality, my nigga, I know a little bit about a lot of different shit.
But there are moments where you speak very confidently about things that you still be wrong about.
No, a lot of that shit be opinionated shit. You can't say somebody wrong for their opinion.
Play the bull.
Me and Marc just had a conversation the other day. His opinion was X. My opinion was Y. You can't say Marc is right because that's his opinion.
People, but you look dumb. Every opportunity you get when you go against these people, they make you look stupid. Stop it. You have to stop it, my boy. This shit looks stupid. It really looks stupid. You bring up debates and you go with your opinion. You have to go to sources. You have to cite your sources. Just like Dr. Umar said to you beforehand when he came in there. Cite your source.
Prove it. What is your sauce?
Can't do it right now. I'm not.
But when you get time, I'm going to cite that sauce. Prove it.
I'm going to send it to you.
Cite your sauce.
Sources, my boy. This shit is not hard. Find some sources and sit here and say, hey, this is what proved what I'm talking about. This is where I read it from. This is where it came from. Blame the person that read the book or something. Blame the person that put it in the book or something at least, man. Come on. We gotta be better at this, man. Read a fucking book or something. You say you got all these books, but you're not reading none of these books at all.
I don't gotta have the degrees, and I got a bookshelf to prove it. That's it. I'm not. So again, outside from sports to fucking history, my nigga, I could talk.
Define shit on you.
Again, I said this before. People are more knowledgeable. And I don't like seeing other black men look this bad. This shit looks terrible. I want better from you, my brother. Like all these gender war topics, that shit could be cool. But you out here sitting here saying the earth is flat, it gotta be stopped. You have to be stopped, my friend. I fuck with you. We good. I know me and you had a back and forth before about you and your white wife or whatever, girlfriend, whatever, baby mom or something like that. But I want you to look better than what you've been looking on this pod. You used to be my favorite podder. And now you look like a bum. You look like you washed. You look really washed out here now, Ish. And I'm pleading with you as a fan and as a person that respects you. You look washed out here, and you need to go do the research, do that, put in the effort and time, and to get into the work done. It's not hard. Last time I checked, I thought you was in school or something. Like, go put in the work or something, my friends. Just go in and do it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying a bunch of words to say you're right. I'm saying a bunch of words to saying you're misrepresenting the history of this. I actually know a lot about this. For now, can I finish?
No, because they had biologists. It's not just one science. And this is when you start.
You're wrong. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong about this.
Hey, Mark.
Can I finish?
We can have this conversation.
And I can't really be talking about anybody because I be struggling with shit too. Sometimes I be in a position where I'm wrong about something and I could be loud or wrong, but I have the ability to go do the research, put in the time and effort, and go back and say, hey, ask questions, figure out what we're talking about. One, make sure you understand the basis of the conversation. That's one thing that I know for a fact. I've done in the past, and I've been in that situation before too. I ask questions, and then go look up the proper research, and then go back and say, hey, my bad, man. I was wrong in this situation, man. I think a lot of this stuff be about debates about ego and pride, and I think sometimes Ish wants to just sit here and be right about things instead of just like, hey, I'm wrong about this. The older you get, you think you know everything, and I know for a fact I've been one of those guys that sat there and told I be listening to other guys sit here and say, oh yeah, no, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. But I be like, bro, I read a book, I read something, I did the proper research to understand what's going on and why I'm talking the way I'm talking. And most people will sit here and say they going off their opinions and they fact and what it sounds right. Sometimes people be so high and confident and know what they talking about, but they don't be knowing shit. Haven't done nothing, haven't read a book, haven't said anything. just talking just to be talking. But like, subscribe, check out my YouTube channel. I have a Patreon that I'm launching right now. I'm gonna put it in a link in the bio. I'm gonna do some more. I'm gonna do some content on there as well. Join my Discord. The link is gonna be in the bio too. I'm trying to build a community, man. We got like 93 people in the community right now. We trying to build up to 100. Like, subscribe, support me in my community. Join the Patreon too. There's gonna be some great things going on there. But we out. Peace.
It was. Phrenology was not a science, and phrenology wasn't based on empirical data. It was based on skull measuring. What Ish is right about is that they were talking about brain sizes, but the theory that the brain size was connected to intelligence was not empirically proven.